2007, an investigator with the Humane Society of the United States exposed the shocking abuse of cattle at a California slaughterhouse.
The Downer cow investigation that HSUS conducted at a Southern California slaughter plant uncovered horrendous animal abuse. And now we have found equally abusive practices occurring on California's factory farms.
Would I call it inhumane? Totally.
It's appalling. It's appalling.
Animals that we rely on for food deserve humane treatment.
I think people just have no idea how these eggs are produced.
Hey, would you guys like to sign to ban inhumane farming practices? We have a petition.
But in November, California voters will have the chance to improve the lives of those animals.
Number 1, please, right there.
800,000 California voters signed to put Proposition 2, the Prevention of Farm Animal Cruelty Act, on the November ballot, which will help protect farm animals from abuse.
What happens to pigs and calves and other animals on these industrialized farms today is intolerable. And we do not believe that animals should be confined in cages for their whole lives where they can't even turn around.
Veal calves chained by the neck, confined in tiny stalls. Pigs in metal cages barely larger than their bodies. Hens crammed inside small cages with no room to spread their wings.
Passing Proposition 2 will end the most inhumane factory farming practices in California. It's a moderate measure supported by humane advocates, environmentalists, California family farmers, food safety experts, California veterinarians, and dozens of others.
Very few people know about the plight of farm animals who are being cruelly treated all across this country.
We have chickens that can't spread their wings. We have hogs and veal calves that can't move. Farm animals deserve the ability to move around, spread their wings, and be their natural self.
These confinement systems are cruel. They are clearly unnecessary because all these animals can be raised in other ways.
I think if anybody went into one of these battery cage chicken houses, saw how those eggs were produced, saw how those chickens were kept, they would never eat another egg from one of those houses again.
And I believe that more and more as people become aware of what's happening in these industrial farm operations, they're going to demand change.
To turn around, to stretch out wings. By voting yes on Proposition 2, California voters have a historic opportunity to improve the lives of millions of animals and the quality of our state's food supply.
The time is now. The stakes for animals are higher than ever before. By voting yes on Proposition 2, we have the opportunity to improve the lives of millions of animals.